Hey guys, LockBreakGaminz here. Today I'll be doing the SS rank Kaguya raid but on my global account now. On my JP run, I did it with 3 Hashirama, so I was able to easily breeze through the raid, but now it'll be a tad bit more difficult since I only have one Madara of my own. Of course, I'm referring to the skill duo Rinnegan Madara. Although having Madara makes the raid pretty easy, it could still be pretty difficult if you don't have the right setup and map knowledge. So in this run, I'll take things a little slower and go through all the maps and strategies, kinda like a guide video. Now, this is the main team that I go with. Sage of 6 Pass Madara is here, so it's because of his jutsu. It gives immunity to opponents' ninjutsu or secret techniques, which is good in order to counter Map 3's Kaguya secret technique, which does about 20k. Of course, you don't want to take that unless you have an absurd amount of health for damage reduction. So we'll have Madara here to nullify that, which is why we also can run the 2 unit run, since 2 unit runs will cause you to have very little health. As you can see, I only have 8k health. But with the boost I'll have more, but around 8k, 13k health, which still isn't enough to live, but thanks to Madara I don't have to worry about that. Sage of 6 Pass Naruto is here for the healing, and his chakra generation from his first jutsu is also very helpful, but other than that, he's just a support. Now the friend Madara, other than its healing, although healing isn't too big of a factor of using Madara here, is because of his skill damage boost with body skill thingy, It increases my damage output a ton, which is very helpful in clearing the raid faster, and of course a Madara of my own. I don't have his healing ability because I don't have enough acquisition stones, but healing isn't really necessary for this setup since we'll barely be taking any damage here. And this second ability really comes in handy when it comes to map 1 and 2, since there's tons of continuous attacks there, so it's easier to get his ultimate. But that's just a luxury ability, you don't really need it. You can come in with a no dupe Madara and still do just as well, so yeah. Now, this team in my team 7 is what I brought to do the Madara raid when I first tried it out, and it went pretty well. Except for bringing a friend Madara, I brought a friend Naruto Final Valley, so that way he'll have about like a 50% DR towards bravery, so he'll be the main tank for the secret technique. But I found myself to be very close to being killed by his Kaguya secret technique a ton. That's why I changed my team setup to this, get rid of all the units that aren't essential, reduce it down to this. Now of course, because of this, I can't really complete the 3% combination special reward, but it's not really necessary since it's just a crystal. So yeah, let's get into the raid. I've rambled on long enough. You can actually come in this raid with my exact team setup, but without any dupes, and it will work just as fine. Dupes aren't really necessary in this case, but you must at least come in with some sort of healing, at least have your friend Madara have healing, so that way you won't be like completely have no healing sources. So right now I'm just gonna generate chakra for my Madara's secret technique, and since he's 3-6, it's pretty easy to get it, and with the 10% chance to get chakra is also much easier. Now I'm gonna bring my own Madara out so he can get his ultimate as well. And now one secret technique from boosted Madara can one-shot this map. if you've dealt a little bit of damage to Kaguya herself. I'm gonna save my friend's secret technique for map 2, since you know I can one-shot with my own Madara here, so I don't have to worry about like wasting 2 secret techniques here. Now this will leave Kaguya with barely any health. Yep. So I can generate some more chakra for my own Madara here. So I can move on to the next map with 2 secret techniques. Just like this. A nice little crit there as well. So the first map is nothing to worry about. You know, the Zetsus only deal 3000 fixed damage if you're near them, so just don't go near them. And then that's all the map really is for map 1. Kaguya just does her jutsu over and over. Not too big of a deal here. Now this map, the Zetsus give healing with their body skills here, as you can see. Not too big of a deal again if you just kill them off. But if you don't have Madara and you want to like try it out, try this SS rank out. Although I wouldn't recommend if you don't have OP units, so yeah. But if you want to try it out anyways, I would recommend bringing some health sealers, like the new Nagato. Not new, but you know, he recently got his limit break, so he's sort of new. You can use him to health seal all the Zetsus and Kaguya to ensure that it's more manageable when it comes to killing them off. Other than this, my strategy here is to start off the next map when Madara is 2 chakra away from his secret technique, the Sage of 6 Paths Bravery, not the skill one. So that way he can have his ultimate when it comes to, I'll show you guys later on. So for now we'll just keep stalling. Also she does have passive healing for about 3k, so you have to watch out for that too. You can't just stall and not do constant attacks on her. Now for her jutsu, she also heals herself from that. So yeah, just another thing to take note of. And Naruto can just finish it here. Now as you can see, I started the next map off when my Sage of 6 Paths Bravery Madara is 2 chakra away from his secret technique. It's all for a reason. Is to maximize the timing, number 1, and number 2 is to make sure I can have my secret technique when the time is right. Now Madara's, you really need to have a Madara of your own here, especially because of this chakra recovery ceiling resistance that he gets. It's really crucial here. So yeah. And remember to always have a chakra ceiling resistance unit out whenever she's doing her danger technique, so you don't get chakra sealed. Madara here removes perfect dodge, barriers, and ignores substitution, so you don't have to worry about her status ailments. And as you can see, she has a secret technique and I have my ultimate. But I'm not gonna use the ultimate, I'm gonna use his jutsu. So that way I can have a constant cycle of jutsus without running out anytime soon. Because if I start off with only the bare minimum for a jutsu, I'm not gonna have enough when her secret technique comes around again. So right now I'm just gonna stall with my own Madara, not the friend's Madara, since I have the chakra ceiling resistance. Gonna move him away, and as you can see, now I'm 1 chakra off. So every time you do Madara's jutsu, he's gonna slowly deplete by 1 chakra. So it's sort of like a timer, you know. I can only do Madara's jutsu 4 more times before I can't do it anymore, unless I get reset. So as good as this setup is to do the raid faster, you also have a certain time limit to it, like quote unquote time limit, so that's the only downside. Now as you can see, the danger always targets the unit furthest away from the secret technique unit. So she didn't go for my bravery Madara, she went for the skill Madara. Now this is why running a 2 unit run can be advantageous, because her moves will be more predictable. If you have 3 units, you won't be able to tell who she'll go for, but since it's 2 units, you can tell exactly who she'll go for, since it'll be the opposite of who she just targeted here. Sorry if what I'm saying is still confusing. Hopefully you can still take something out of it. As you can see, Madara is 2 chakra away now instead of 1. But he got reset, so the timer sort of like resetted. So I have my ultimate again by the time her secret technique comes. Now I got to remember to switch out to my own Madara and get hit. I rarely see his dodge proc, so again, dodging ability really isn't necessary here. I know most people don't have skill Madara or wisdom Hashirama, so as for a free to play alternative, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it, you know, since free to play is a bit, this raid is meant to be done with Hashirama and Madara. If you don't have those units, you're gonna struggle a ton. And if you don't have them, you have to have like Max Dude Final Valley Naruto, Max Dude Sage of Six Paths Madara. You need all those stuff, so I doubt people will have that, so it's gonna be quite tough to create a free to play, quote unquote free to play guide. And I think I forget to switch out, did I? Nope. It's just because I forget to do my jutsu, so I didn't have the resistance anymore. But that's fine since he'll die here. Kaguya will die here. So yeah, this is it. It takes about 3 secret techniques for my skill Madara to end this fight. So yeah, we're done here. If you could learn anything out of this to tackle this raid, that's great. I wish you guys all the best, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.